Hey everyone, what's up? This is Blaze. Welcome back to another PvP. This episode is going to be a little longer than the other ones because I threw in 2 matches here, and the second one takes a lot longer than this one, so that kind of draws it out. But it's still pretty exciting. And so going up against a Storm first off, going from second, and I do pull the cloak, which is my only cloak in, and then I also have a stun block. So I'm like, you know what, might as well do the cloak stun block, which is honestly one of the best cloaks that you can do. So, at least with my deck setup right now. So, yeah, we're going to cloak stun block. He tries to bolt, gets a 600 on us. And we have a nice cloak stun block for him that you'll have to guess what that is. And he probably thinks it's a storm shield. So, he has to remove that, which is good for us because, it basically gives us a turn. And because he's forced to try to remove it with something else. So, we have the Shadow Pip, and I'm really trying to pull a Caterpillar because that would be a really useful spell right now if we were able to pull it. But of course I pulled both my blades, which are the only blades I put in my side. I just put 2, and I pulled both of them, so those are pretty useless against the storm. So let's just go ahead and shield, and then of course he tries to get the shield off, but there's no actual shield there, so that was kind of a waste of a turn for him. Then we throw up the shields though, just in case he does get a Shadow Pip next turn or something like that, but he doesn't even get one anyway. So still looking for that Caterpillar, and instantly remove the blades because we don't need those, and then we finally pull one, so might as well use it because I really don't think he's gonna, I mean, he could shield, but like that's not really how storms can play to win, if they just shield. So he's probably gonna like bolt here again or something, yeah. And then we go ahead and give him our first Caterpillar, which is basically the game plan here. And probably get, let me think how much this does. I don't actually remember how much it does, but it's probably like at least 3,000. Maybe upper 2,000s. So, see how much, upper 2,000? Yeah, pretty good. Not quite 3,000. We need a blade to do 3,000 or a bubble. So, we didn't get another Shadow Pip. He doesn't even have a Shadow Pip, but he's pretty low on health, so we're just going to probably, I could just probably loom. Yeah, I probably just loom here. So he goes for the Insane Bolt, which is his only chance, and that fails epically. So that is going to do it for the first match. Okay, so moving on to match number 2. This one I'm actually speeding up, and I'm going to be cutting in certain parts just to make it, go a lot faster, because this match took, I think, 35 minutes in total, so we're definitely not going to show everything in this one. But starting off, it is a balance. We're going first, so that's good. And I just decided to Luminous Weaver, like, right off the bat, because balance will mana burn. Like, sometimes they mana burn first turn, so especially, like, from second, I could see a balance doing that. But, yeah, we do Luminous Weaver. She does put up the Spirit Shields, so that kind of sucks for us, but we're just going to have to get our Life Scarabs ready. So I just see shielding here is probably a good play. And I guess I go for the wand. Just to, I don't know, just to see if I can get a weapon cast maybe. But I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I probably could have kept it because she does, oh no, she doesn't shield, she just stun blocks. Okay, so I guess it was fine. I can just do it now, or I can just blade or something. Oh, actually blading is not even that good because she has the set shields. So yeah, let's go ahead and Life Scarab, get this off right away. And but trust me, she has a lot more of those Spirit Shields. There's a lot more where those came from. So Spirit Shield number 2, I think she uses it like 6 times, but we're not going to be seeing that because this match just took forever. I mean, I had another similar balance match like this where going against a balance, like either, I don't know, from second it makes it more difficult because then they can just like continually heal, continually shield and stuff, and then look for an opportune moment to gaze. But I don't know, like balance matches just like higher up, like closer as you get closer to Warlord, you come across these kind of balance matches that just take a long time, just for various reasons, So Lore Master is like balances, well, once a balance gets a lot of pips, Lore Master is the best way to remove shields and stuff. And I probably just want to shield here. Yeah, let's go ahead and shield. but unfortunately it fizzles because of the Lore Master smokescreen. Then we get mana burn for 1200, so that's always fun. So probably looking for a heal here because I mean, what else am I going to do? I'm not going to attack really with anything unless I find another Scarab, but if I Scarab, it kind of leaves me more open, so I'm either going to heal or shield here. Good thing we pulled a heal, but yeah, basically this match and the more recent one I did, because stay tuned for next episode, because it's a really exciting one. I have a few people joining me in that, so that'll be probably one of the most exciting, PvP episodes for this series, so look forward to that soon. But I want to against another balance during that same kind of time. It's not the next match isn't against the balance, but when I was ranking up around that same day, I did go up against a balance that we had a similar match to this where she just kept healing and healing and healing. I don't think this balance healed as much as the other one did, but I mean, Availing Hands is like a crit. Availing Hands can actually heal for a lot, so unfortunately we just get our shield taken right off. So I don't know, I don't think we had anything else to do because I'm not drawing any life scarabs. I do have another shield, so I could just use it. Yeah, we're just gonna shield again. I mean, nothing else really to do because it's not really worth me just wanding. I mean, now she has 2 spirit shields up, so it's gonna take a little bit of time to get all that off, either finding a luminous or a life scarab. So we're gonna go ahead and skip ahead a little bit. This is after I've used a brown spider already to get rid of some of the shields and stuff, and then she has another shield on, so I have to use a leprechaun to get that one up. But after this, I think she's like, there's no more spirit shields on her. She has an Availing Hands up. Actually, she has 2 Availing Hands up, so she did heal for a little bit. And she goes ahead and strikes because she knows she has that healing up, so she's okay for at least a little bit. But this strike basically makes me want to find that balance dispel that I have, because I do have an elucidated balance dispel in my side somewhere. But let's just go ahead and use the cat because we have the bubble and she doesn't have any shields, so this is a really good move for right now. Plus, if she gazes, then we already have the absorb, so we're fine. But like, what if you could actually play wizard at this speed? Like, what if you could speed up combat to be like this fast? I mean, obviously the turns wouldn't be fast, but like, what if combat was actually this? I think this is 1.6 speed, so that's probably a little too fast. If they actually sped it up, I think they would do like 1.3 or 4 speed, which is still an increase. I mean, I kind of like watching wizard at this speed because it's I don't know, just a lot more happens. So we don't get any of the elementals. She uses myth. Well, she doesn't use it. She RNGs the myth on the gaze there. So that's kind of unfortunate. We take a lot of damage from that, and we're going to have to either pull the balance dispel or heal. I don't really know if I want to heal. We have the brown spider for later, or I could just use it now. Yeah, I guess I decided to use it now. Luminous Weaver was also an option, but I guess I go for the brown spider because I want to get rid of her bubble right away. Plus, she doesn't have the shadow pip. If she had the shadow pip, this probably wouldn't have been the best move. Insta-lore, yep. Probably wouldn't have been the best move because then she could just instantaneously change the bubble. So I've been using the word instantaneously a lot. I don't know why. It's kind of like my new word. So this is the sketchiest part of the entire match. I get down to 900 health, and I have a chance to fizzle this. Like, she's probably using lore again, and if I fizzle this, I just lose the game. So hopefully I don't fizzle, right? Okay, we don't fizzle. So we get that. We get the crit. That's like, what, 3,000? Yeah, almost 3,000. She actually doesn't lore there, so I was kind of surprised by that. Maybe she doesn't have one. I don't know. Or maybe she knew I was going to heal, but like, if I fizzled that heal, she wouldn't have killed me there. Like, she had a chance to kill me. She had a lore, so I don't really know. Let's just go ahead and shield. See what she uses next. Is this another spirit shield? Yep, okay. So it kind of like resets the game, and now we're like back to square one. We're just like, she's going to use her shields. I'm just going to heal. And I do have an infection on me, so we're going to use fairy to get that off. So that I can use satyr a little later. Use satyr a little later. Shield. That's perfectly fine because if we life scarab, it gets rid of both those shields, so it's whatever. Or just Luminous. No, I don't want a Luminous Weaver. Like, I want to save pips. So we're just gonna build pips here. We should probably just shield again. Yeah, just shield again. Or pass. Okay, we just pass. I guess that's fine too. I could have shielded. Like, why didn't I? I don't know. Wait, did I use a TC shield on me or not? I'm not sure. Don't want to use Fortify. Okay, good. We pull the Scarab. Look how much stuff this Scarab removes. It removes a weakness, it removes a tower shield, and it removes a spirit shield. Like, that's just so good. So this is like the MLG Life Scarab right here. Amazing. Does she use Gaze? Yes. Okay, so our bubble's gone. And we did have a shield. I'm hoping this time, I don't remember, like, I'm hoping this time it actually gets an elemental school. Oh my gosh, it actually didn't. So she's getting really lucky here with the myth and the life. Was that life? Yeah, that was life. So she's getting a little lucky with her gazes here. We have another brown spider. So we could use that. But yeah, healing is just good because she does have enough pips. Like she could just like judge or something. So we're gonna heal again. She lures, because why not? And how many pips do we have? We don't have that many pips, so kind of back to where we were. We're just gonna have to, you know, shield, or I do pull the balance spell, so I can elucidate that and save that for later. So that's good. I didn't even use as many elucidates as I thought I would on this, this like PvP series, because I do have a few elucidates. That basically I'm for my elucidates I'm only going to use them on like ranking up in PvP. Like that's the only reason I would ever use them. So this match takes so long that I use my only reshuffle that I have in my deck. So reshuffled, and luckily though this match doesn't go on for too much longer after this. So she's got plenty of pips. I have a decent amount of pips. And I think, does she have another? She has a tower shield on. I don't know if she had a spirit shield on. No, I don't think she does. So depending on what she uses here. Okay, she strikes. Honestly, I don't think this was like the best move for her. Because how much health does she have? Like, I don't know. I'm watching this on like a smaller screen, so I can't actually see how much health she has. But I think it's like 3,000 something. But, yeah, I just pulled a cat. Like, what did I even use here? I used the wand. Wait, why did I use the wand? Oh, she didn't have another shield? Okay. I think she had another shield. I couldn't even, like, see. Lore Master. I'm wondering if I just use cat next turn. Okay, so we have the bubble up. So I did use brown spider again. Which I think, in all honesty, I think that was my last brown spider I have. Because the only way you get brown spider is through the Nightmare and Harrowing packs. So I need to get more of those this October. So, gearing up for the last hit, we have the blade, which I think this blade actually helps me to push the damage over the top to actually finish this. And no more spirit shields for her. She does have the weakness, so I put this back into regular speed so we can watch the caterpillar in all of its glory in regular speed. And that blade was 40%, so yeah, that's definitely gonna do enough damage. Well, I think I did right around how much health she had. So that is going to do it for this match. Pretty interesting match against a balance, but that's mostly how matches against life against a balance will go. Is like that. I think I had strike at one point, but it just never. If I drew strike earlier, would have made that match a little easier, but it's fine. So that is going to do it for this episode of PvP. If you guys have enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like on this. Subscribe for more PvP. We've been doing a lot of PvP on the channel recently, so that's probably going to slow down, especially after I finish this series. Stay tuned for next episode. It's going to be really exciting, the final episode of the series, so don't miss out on that. But that's going to do it for me today, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.